Creamer Media's Mining Weekly is speaking to Vuslat Bayoglu, the Managing Director of Menar, a hands-on investment company with diverse investments in coal, anthracite, manganese, gold, nickel and cobalt. Vuslat, could we chat today and get some more insight into your diversification strategy? If you could spell that out for us.
We have the following pillars regarding our diversification strategy. Our first pillar is to continue operating our existing predominantly coal mines and coal and anthracite mines and bringing existing rights into operations. And that leads us to the second pillar, which is generating/raising capital for diversification. And it's by managing, obviously, our current operations prudently and bringing into operation our existing rights, we will generate capital, which will then enable us to take the advantage of opportunities that are in line with our goal to be a miner with a diverse portfolio. The third pillar is to successfully operate our East Manganese mine, which is our latest development, which is also a part of our intention to reach our diversification goals. And the fourth is being on the lookout for acquisition targets, either in operation or in need of development, in manganese, iron ore and chrome in South Africa. For those that are in operation, we are looking at those in need of capital injection and technical ingenuity and managerial turnaround to scale up production and improve efficiencies. So these are all areas in which we have a proven track record. So we are in conversation with a few potential partners with interest in manganese. We have signed a deal with a rights holder in an area known with rich deposits of manganese in Northern Cape. And we will hopefully begin drilling to confirm the viability of the project in September. Should it be successful, we will significantly scale up our exposure to manganese. So it will place our company in a totally different league in terms of manganese mining, and we will consider making an announcement at the right time, hopefully, about this one. But we will hopefully be a medium-sized manganese miner.
And Vuslat, to what extent does the strategy dovetail with the world's need to go green?
Martin, it's very much in sync with the global push towards a greener future. As things stand, coal production and coal beneficiation is ironically important for the manufacturing of steel for usage of solar panels and wind turbines. Until such time that most countries are able to manufacture these products without coal energy, it is not entirely counterproductive to use the coal to produce the means that will enable the world to reduce carbon emissions. So our first pillar is, in a very pragmatic way, supportive of the move towards a greener world. Of course, we're hoping that at some point cheaper and easier to apply and more effective, cleaner coal technologies will come on board and get support. But the importance of coal in helping us achieve a greener future cannot be underestimated. It's very much like what we saw with the solar independent power producer bids at Eskom. But the revenue Eskom earned from cheap coal-fired power station energy, which subsidized the expensive power from solar and wind IPPs at that time. So this is the nature of the transition. It's complex, and it's not as straightforward as some people would like to think it is. So over time, our portfolio in South Africa will be diversified with a right mix of minerals, including those are requirements for the production of greener energy. And we have already started with manganese, as I told you earlier, which is a key input in steel manufacturing. And we are in the lookout to have a very diversified portfolio in the medium to long term.
And then what demand does Menar foresee that will drive your strategy?
Look, decarbonization is the most important thing. The post-COVID global economic recovery plans, a resurgent China and United States, and then emerging market economies like India, aggressively playing an industrialization catch-up. So all these provide a clue of the kind of mineral resources that will be required. So all these trends will fortunately sustain the current upside in the commodity cycle. We therefore think that our strategy is in line, and we just need to be quick in the execution.
And what sort of market shares does Menar view as being ideal within a diversified portfolio?
Martin, we are a medium-sized player in coal and anthracite in South Africa, and we are a growing player in manganese, and we would like to be a player in chrome and iron ore, and also with our nickel cobalt asset in Turkey, we would like to be an active player looking at base metal opportunities, and potentially a junior player in gold.
That was Creamer Media's Mining Weekly, speaking to Vuslat Bayoglu, the Managing Director of Menar.